Learn how to get the best out of your Veneziano coffee at home. You will need an espresso machine, a grinder, set of scales, a tamper, milk jugs, some cloths and milk. In order to make the same great tasting coffee every day, we need to use a recipe. A coffee recipe is made up of a dose, which is the amount of ground coffee that we place into our portafilter, a yield, which is the amount of liquid espresso that we create, and a time, which is how long it takes for us to brew our espresso. For Elevate, we'll be using a dose of 16 grams, a yield of 26 grams, and a brew time of 27 to 30 seconds. But refer to your blend's tasting card for your recipe. Let's talk about producing this recipe. Zero off your empty portafilter on your scales, grind your coffee and weigh the output. Add or remove coffee to achieve the correct dose. The next step is distribution. Using your palm, you want to tap the portafilter to level off the amount of coffee. The next step is tamping. It's important to tamp evenly. You want to tamp until you feel the coffee become solid. Tamping any harder than this is not necessary and won't affect the coffee in any significant way. Lock your portafilter into the group and press your double shot button to start extracting. We're looking to extract about 26 grams of espresso here, so you may need to adjust your volumetric buttons to achieve this. As you can see, my shot ran a few seconds too fast. This will taste quite sour and unpleasant. I need to make an adjustment to my grinder to increase my brew time. You want to remember that adjusting the grinder coarser will result in a faster brew time, and a finer adjustment will give us a slower brew time. So I'm going to adjust a little finer and it should solve my issue. I'm going to pull another shot. Nice. Now the espresso side of things is sorted, we can focus on steaming some milk. Fill up your jug about halfway with your desired milk. Lock the steam wand into the spout of the jug. Tilt the jug slightly off to one side and position the tip of the wand under the surface of the milk. When you're ready, turn on the steam wand. Slide the jug downwards to start making bubbles. When you made the right amount of foam, slide the jug back up and begin to mix everything together. You should be able to see the milk spinning in a vortex in the jug. Keep feeling for temperature with your hand the whole time. When it gets almost too hot to touch, remove your hand and turn the steam wand off. Give the wand a thorough wipe with your cloth and let's get to pouring. Gently pour your milk into the espresso. The goal here is to try and keep as much crema intact the whole way through. Once the cup is about halfway full, we can have a crack at some latte art. Tilt your cup over and try and get the tip of your jug as close to the espresso as possible. This should create a little blob on the surface. Lift off and place another blob above the first one. Pull through the middle and you've poured a tulip. Tulips can be tricky, so if you just want to make a heart, just pull through the first blob.